Hello, I'm back with another development, and in today's development we're going to be doing the CIV panel. Reason we're doing this first before the BCSO is so that whenever we create a ticket or search a user's name or whatever, or search a CIV's name, it'll actually search it or create a ticket for that CIV. So first thing you want to do, you want to click data, you want to make a new type. This is going to say CIV. You want to press create. You want to press create a new field. You want to put name, which is a text, name, DOB, which is date of birth, or you can put date of birth, address, address. You can also have weight, height, and of course others that you choose. I'm just gonna have these, just the basics. Or you can also have race. You can have a lot of stuff in here. So, right now that should be it, just to create a CIV, but you can also do other stuff that you want. And two more things. You need revoked. So revoked, which is a yes or no. Revoked, you need suspended, which is again a yes or no. And basically that's your license at it. Now you can also do race. I think it was it race? Yes. No, it was gender. Yeah, gender. Well, you can also do gender if you feel, but I'm also going to remove race. I'm just going to do the most basic stuff for the tutorial. Okay, so then go back to design whenever you got all that, and you are going to do this. You are simply going to go elements tree. You're going to go to your clock in. Don't mind the SHP, dispatch, all that. Don't mind that. That's all stuff I was doing off. So, and then you're going to go down here to civilian. You're going to start / edit workflow. You're going to go to page and then Sieve. Go to page, Sieve. So, you're also going to add a new page if you haven't already, and name it Sieve. And there we go. Now that you've done that, you're going to press this. You're going to go general. We'll do every 5 seconds. Navigation. Go to page. Home. Go to page home. Only when current users. Where is it? Is Sieve. Oh yeah, we don't have that. Go to data. Go to user. Create a new field. I want you to put is Sieve. It's going to be a yes or no, and the default is no. You can also, for now, you can do is BCSO, is dispatch, is all that, which I'm going to do. So is BCSO, no, is dispatch, which is also going to be yes or no. Is fire, let me actually do is SAHP, which is also going to be a yes or no. No. So, is dispatch, Civ, SHP, and BCSO. That's all that we're going to have for now. So, we're going to go workflow. Only when current users is Civ, is no. Is no, or I'm also going to add an or in here. Actually, no, I'm not. Okay, so that's all you're going to do. Now, at the top here, I am going to put this. I'm going to put a little text here. Center horizontally, and I'm just going to call it CIV Panel. And it is going to be full white. 36. How's 36? Yeah, it looks good. Okay. Then, here's how we're going to do this. We're going to do a pop-up here. There it is, pop-up. You're going to drag it out however big you want. It'll automatically center it, and this is going to be choose CIV, pop-up. So I'm going to leave it white. I'm going to drag it down. I'm going to make it smaller. So now for this, I'm going to add a text up here saying choose or create a civilian. And then I'm actually going to do this, chooser, create a civilian. And I'm going to edit this real quick. Alright, now that that's done, I am also going to grab a repeating group here. And I am going to drag this pretty big, since that's literally what this is. And leave the bottom out a bit like that. So I'm also going to center horizontally. Type of content is going to be a Sieve. Data source is going to be a do a search for Sieve. Press add a new constraint. Created by equals current user. So created by equals current user. So all that's going to literally do is just do a search for the user's created civilians. So I'm going to do 6 actually. So that's usually about the normal number that people have civilians at. So let's see. None. Border style is going to be well, your choice, of course. So, now that you have your repeating group and all that's done, you want to grab a text. Now, you can do all the information that you want. You can do their date of birth. You can do their whatever. But for this, I'm just going to do their name. So, it's just going to be current cell civilian. So always do current cell civilian. If it don't say current cell civilian or it says parent group civilian or something like that, it's not right. So always make sure it says current cell civilian, and you can choose one of these that you want to do. I'm going to do name. Then I'm also going to increase the size to 24. Make it smaller. I am going to center vertically. And I'm actually going to add a border because I want to today. So I'm going to make it black. And how does that look? Yes, okay. So that'll look okay, I guess. So then I'm going to add a button. After you've done that, all the information you want, I'm just going to add a button. And what this button is going to read out, if I can even get it, there you go. And if I center vertically, what this button is going to read out, it's going to say choose Sieve. Or actually, no. You know what I'm going to do? If I delete that button, if I center this horizontally, and I press start/edit workflow, if I press that, so, click here to add an action. Hold on. Okay, so basically what you want to do, you want to click here to add an action. You want to data things, make changes to thing, current user, current civilian. Okay, now that we don't have this yet because I forgot to. Press down here, create a new field. You want current civilian, which is going to be a Sieve. So current civilian equals current cell Sieve. So, now look over here. If you look over here, like, what in the world did you just do? Basically, you're going to go over here. I'm actually going to delete this. So, you're going to go over here. You're going to do every 5 seconds. You're going to change that 5 seconds right here where it says interval in seconds. You're going to change that to 0. So, and then whenever it's down here where it says click here to add a new action, you're going to element actions. You're going to show choose Sieve Popup. And then you're going to click back here where you don't see this. You're going to click back here. You're going to do only when this page. You're going to press create a new custom state, current Sieve, which is just going to be a text, current Sieve, and then it's just going to be a text, current Sieve is empty, so current Sieve is empty, and choose Sieve Popup. Then you're going to create new state. You're going to call it hide question mark, which is going to be a yes or no. Then you're going to create it. Hide Popup. Hide is no. Then you're just going to show it. So now if you, if you preview it, give it a minute to load, you see this and you cannot click off of it. Now, whenever you go back to home, if you do not want it to do that, I want you to go down here into data, app data, all users, and then you're going to do your current email address. So it's going to be is Sieve, yes, SHP, yes, BCSO, and dispatch, yes. So all that is yes. And then you're going to click save. Then now, whenever you preview it, it should not kick you out of Sieve, which it doesn't. So, and if you don't want these two white things, just make sure your thingy here is not fixed with. So if I just remove that, and refresh it, it should expand it here. Yeah, there you go. Which I'm also going to take off that debugger, and if you want to, just double click the top here where you can see all this, and just at the end here just put false instead of true, and it'll get rid of this debugger. So now go back to your choose Cieve pop-up if it'll allow me, and you are just going to put a button down here saying, if I center horizontally, and what this button is going to say, it is going to say create Cieve. Now this button can't do anything because of course we don't have a pop-up, a create Cieve pop-up, so we're gonna make it useful and let it do something here when I get done. So also, if you want to, let me remove these transitions if you want to do that too. If you want to, you can also add a text down here saying click on a Cieve's name to select it. So there you go. Okay, now back up to here where you done this. You're gonna do start/edit workflow. We already got make changes to user, but you also need element is going to be your element is going to be Cieve, which is just the page. So it's Cieve custom state current Cieve is current cell Cieve, and you can do address, date of birth, but I'm gonna do name. So current cell Cieve name. So now that that's done, you're also going to quickly add a new action, element actions, set state, and this is going to be choose Cieve pop-up. Custom state hide is yes. Custom state hide is yes. Then last but not least, you just want to element actions, hide, choose Cieve. So now that that's done, let's go ahead and move on with our next thing, which is going to be another pop-up. So I'm just going to make this one actually a bit smaller. This is just going to be creating a Cieve. So I'm going to name this create Cieve pop-up. And basically I'm just going to add multiple inputs. So input, and this one's going to read off name, and I'm just going to add some dots. And everything here is going to be a text. Everything here is going to be a text. Background color, stay solid black. Roundness, I'm also going to make 0. And conditionals, I'm going to remove. So we need name. We also need date of birth, so I'm just going to do that. And after date of birth, we also need, let's see here, what did I do actually? So inside Cieve, I done address, date of birth, height, and weight. So name, address, date of birth, height, and weight, which I'm just gonna make kind of like centered, you know. So let me actually scoot all this over to where it actually looks kind of good. So there we go, and that don't look bad. Okay. So this is going to read off weight. This is going to read off height, dot, 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 dot. And this is going to read off address, dot, 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 and date of birth, dot, dot, dot. Then you're going to add a button down here saying center create civilian, and then start/edit workflow. If you don't want to put civilian, you can just put civ. Start/edit workflow, data things, create a new thing. You want to create a new civ, address, date of birth, or instead of doing all this, you could just press add all fields and remove revoked and suspended. So weight equals input weight's value, name equals input name's value, and height equals input, not names, input height's value, date of birth equals input date of birth value, or BOB's value, I gotta change that, and input address's value. So let me actually change this from BOB to DOB, because that's what date of birth is. So Okay, now that that's done, I am going to go back to choose Civ Popup, and when Create Civ is pressed, I want you to element actions show Create Civ Popup. And actually, whenever button Create Civilian is pressed, I also want you to, button Create Civ pressed, I also want you to hide choose Civ Popup. And same thing for here, create a new civilian, I also want you to hide Create Civ Popup instead of show Civ. So, basically, now let's go ahead and test this. And let me see here. Okay, it won't let me X out of it at all. It will not let me X it. Now if I press Create Civ, it should hide that in the background, but we can fix it. This is going to be called Test. Or let me call it Demo. 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 Of course, you can just copy and paste this. So, and then Create Civ. And boom. It'll do that, and click on a Civ's name to select it, so whenever I press it, it won't show anything yet, because we haven't done anything. So, back to this. Alright, we need to get this. Okay, basically, we need to get this done, so let's go ahead and add another text. This one, you can make it as big or small as you want. I'm just going to do this, center horizontally, current Civ, which I'm just going to do that, and it's going to be current users. Where is it? Current civilian name. So, and then it's gonna be white, and I'm gonna make this about 18. And there we go. It's gonna just show the current civilian or current user's current civilian's name. Okay, now you need your registered vehicle. But first we're gonna add a button. It's gonna say DMV. And you're also going to need a button, or let me edit this real quick. Also going to need a button saying Firearm Database so that you can register your firearms. So Firearm Database. And you're also going to need another button, and 20 saying 911, and also one last button, just one last, actually not one last button. It's their second to last. This one's going to say change Civ. And last but not least, this last one's just going to say directly home. So we're going to start with home. So start/edit workflow, and element actions, navigation, go to page, home. So this is going to be a longer video, just saying. So if you don't think it is, then it is. So also, change Civ, you're just going to start/edit workflow. And it's going to be element action show change Civ, element actions show choose Civ Popup. So, and then 911 firearm and DMV we have not done. But here's what you want to do. You want to go to data, you want to do a new type. This is going to be a vehicle. 911 call. We're going to make 3 new types: vehicle, 911 call, and a firearm. Reason this is going to be a really long video is because of how, let me say this correctly, because of how much you need in a Civ panel. So if we press create a new field, this for in the firearm type. So we're going to create a new field. This is going to be serial number, and this is going to be a text or a number, either one. Serial number. You could do type, model, whatever. I'm going to do model. It's going to be a text. We need serial number, model. You need licensed. So licensed, which I'm also going to add a question mark. Licensed, which is going to be a yes or no. And you're also going to need a stolen, which is going to be a yes or no. You're also going to need the owner, which is going to be a Civ. So, owner is a Civ. So, all these yes or no's are going to be no. Okay, and that's it for and I accidentally made 2 owners. That's it for the license, or firearm. Now, for the vehicle, you need, oh, crap, sorry about that. Oh, no, I just F11'd it. Alright, for a vehicle, you are going to need the color, which is going to be a text. You need the registered, it's registered. Whoops, I meant insured. you need insured, which is going to be a yes or no. And you need a stolen, which is going to be a yes or no. You need a owner, which is going to be a Sieve. And you, last but not least, you need a plate, which is going to be a text. So, and then create. And now we need model, which is going to be a text. So, we are first going to start with the DMV. So go ahead, grab a pop-up here. Keep forgetting where pop-ups are for some reason. So I'm just going to make this pop-up pretty big. And I'm going to call this the DMV. So now that that's done, I'm just going to edit this to make it the way I want to look. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I made it way smaller, but all I did was add this logo here. And now that I'm done that, I am going to do 3 buttons here. So I'm just going to drag it out real quick. Okay, this first button is going to read off register vehicle, and I'm just going to edit this really quickly. 24, register vehicle. Oh, I did not mean to press that. So, then I'm just going to remove these transitions and conditions. Then I'm going to copy and paste. Then I'm going to copy and paste. So, let me see how far away that is. 35. This is 37. 1, 2. And this is going to be report stolen. And this is going to be license status or whatever else you want to put. And I also got to capitalize this R so it looks better. And report stolen. So, now, let's go ahead and get these registered vehicles done. So, we need another pop-up. I'm trying to get this done as fast as possible. And I'm just going to add that image again, which if you don't know how, you're going to go here. Drag out this image element, and I'm not going to make it too big because we need to fit everything in it. And this image element is just going to have the DMV logo in it. So, there we go. DMV logo's in, and I'm actually just going to do this. I'm going to go into Create CIV Pop-Up, Control-C, the DMV pop-up here, or the Register Vehicle pop-up, which I have not named. Register Vehicle pop-up, which I'm just going to drag this right here, and I'm going to do Control-C, Control-V. And Control-C, Control-V, and this is going to be the plate. This is going to be the model. Now you can do as many of these as you want. You can also go here to data. I actually already forgot. So color, model, and plate. That's all we need. Owners filled out and stolen, and insured is all filled out later. So model, plate, and I need one last one, which is center horizontally, which is the color. So color. So then you can also do on the sides here like stolen or insured. So I'm also going to add that. Now you can do an ionic. You can do just, if we go down here to input forms, you can do a normal. Where is it? Well, I'm just going to do the ionic toggle. If you can find the toggle, you can choose what you like, but I'm going to do an ionic. So it'll automatically do that for me. Now this is going to be insured toggle. So it's always going to be checked, and I am going to add, real quick, I'm going to just Control-C, Control-V this. And I'm going to place this on the exact same side, 78, 81, so I need to do 1, 2, 3. This one is going to be unchecked, so what this is going to be is, this is actually going to be the stolen toggle. So, okay, so now I'm going to add a text box here. And I'm going to center horizontally. Not horizontally, thank goodness it didn't. This is going to say, are you insured by Moores Mutual? Now, are you insured by Moores? Okay, I'm just going to put RU Insured. Of course, you can put whatever else you want there, but I'm just going to put that because it will not fit. So that's what I'm going to put. So RU Insured, and I just want to do that. So now we're just going to Control C, Control V. Control C, Control V. Control C, there it goes. Okay. And it didn't want to work there. So this is just going to say no, I just messed that up. Okay, Control V, Control C, Control V. We're gonna drag this over here, and we're gonna make it. And what this is going to read off, it is going to say stolen, and basically so. Then one last thing, it's a button, and that is going to, you probably know it already. I'm just going to center horizontally and drag that down a bit. This is going to say register vehicle, or vehicle, yeah, there we go. Oh no, I messed that up still. Vehicle. Okay, and do. And basically start slash edit workflow. When register vehicle is quick data things, create a new thing, type is a vehicle, and I am just going to add all the fields, and color is going to equal input colors value. Insured is going to equal where is it? Hold on. Found it. It's going to be up here. It is going to be insured toggle, and this is going to be model is going to be input models value. Owner is going to be current users, current civilian. Plate is going to equal input plates value, and stolen is going to be stolen toggle. So now that's vehicle, and then you also can do reset relevant inputs and hide the create or register vehicle pop-up. So now when button register vehicle is pressed, I want you to element action show. I also want you to element actions hide. I want you to hide DMV, and I want you to show create register vehicle pop-up. So now that that's done, let's move on. Let's get another pop-up here. Let's drag this down. Don't mind the RU Insured there. And this is going to be report stolen pop-up. And basically what this is going to say is I'm going to have another image here. It's going to be the logo, like always. Upload. DMV. Alright. And then I'm just going to drag this down. Nope, I'm not going to drag this. Yeah, I am. Okay, there we go. So, and I'm actually going to make this quite smaller, like that. Center horizontally. And with then I'm going to add a text, just a small one, not that very big. And this is going to say, what vehicle do you want to report stolen? And I'm also going to have this centered, italics, and underline. And I'm going to have it a blues. And there we go. So, and then I'm also going to add a repeating group here, and I'm just going to drag this like that, and I'm going to, yeah, just like that. Alright, and this is going to be vehicle, repeating group vehicle. I want you to do a search for. Type is going to be vehicle. Add a new constraint. Owner, no, wait, hold on. Created by equals current user, and owner equals current users, current civilian. So like that. So now I'm going to make it 5 here, because all I want is the plate to be shown for me anyways. So solid. I'm actually gonna make it 6 because I can. So, and then that's that, and then border style solid. Solid. Okay, and I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna do text, and this is just gonna show their current sales vehicle plate. And of course, again, for like the 12th time, you can do whatever you want there, doesn't matter to me. Okay, and then I'm just gonna center vertically, and that's that. So then I'm gonna add a button here saying report stolen, which I was just gonna do report, but okay. Then what that's gonna do, whenever you press start/edit workflow, it's basically just gonna data things, make changes to things, current sales vehicle stolen equals yes. And then I guess you can do this if you want, but I'm just going to hide register vehicle pop-up, and I messed that up, so I need to name this pop-up. Oh no, yeah, report stolen pop-up. Okay, it's all good. Okay, so, and then back into the DMV pop-up, I am going to do report stolen start/edit workflow, and element actions show, go back, element actions hide. So I want you to hide DMV, but I want you to show report stolen. Now, actually go back to that report stolen. I want you to Control C. I want you to go to your main page here. I'm actually going to delete that, and I want you to Control V this. Now what that's going to do is it's just going to display this on this page, and I want you to just make it as big as it can reach towards those buttons. So basically why I did this is because this is already doing a search for vehicles. This is already doing all that. So I just want you to change the color of everything if you want to, or unless it's already changed. But for me it's not, so I'm going to do this. Okay, and I'm actually going to delete that button. So, but I am going to keep this text box right here, and I'm going to make that as small as I can. And what this is going to display, it's going to say plate, and it's going to be, of course, as you know, current sales vehicles plate. So that's that. So I want to do this, Control C, Control V, and this is going to say color. Nope, I messed up on that. Color, and this is going to display current sales vehicle color. And last but not least, I want the model, which is going to center vertically, and I'm gonna do model, and this is going to be current sales vehicle model, and I'm also going to add a ionic icon here, no, Google material icon, and I'm gonna make it pretty big, I guess. And this is going to be the field load, give it time. This is going to be the delete icon. Come on. Delete. So, and I'm going to make it Y, and conditional. I want when this material icon is hovered, I want you to change the icon and icon color. The icon is going to be, of course you don't have to do this, but I'm just going to make the icon a different. Delete. And transitions, basically what this is going to be doing, instead of this, and this is going to look way different, hold on. And oh look, there is demo civilian. I don't have any vehicles. And go back, DMV, basically when button DMV is pressed, I want you to element action show DMV. Now that that's done, and just do the firearm database just like the DMV, except with firearms, not that much different. Report stolen, it's all the same, wraps into one. So I also need to center that horizontally. So DMV, register vehicle, and I'm going to do demo, and I'm just going to Control C, Control V, Control V. So are you insured? Okay, register vehicle, plate, demo, 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 and basically you know how quick it switches. If I go over here and to this, and I go this, and I go transitions, and I scroll all the way down to icon color and do like 700 like I like to do because it's already preset and I don't have to type anything. And then after that, since I still have my vehicle demo, and it'll do it slower. So also, if you press change Sieve, if you create another Sieve, I need to delete this name text, so don't mind that. Demo, 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 and also I need to change his name to demo 1. So if I press create Sieve and I press change Sieve to demo 1, it should display no vehicles. There you go. And then demo. Yeah, there you go. So I'm actually going to keep that vehicle, and I'm going to, oh yeah, we might need to do this. So if we go back into the shoes, I'm actually going to control C this icon. Excuse me. After I control C that, I want to press start/edit workflow on that icon. And I want to data things, delete thing, current sales vehicle. So, there we go. And I'm actually going to delete the firearm database. Don't delete the firearm database if you want a firearm database. The reason I am is because it's literally just the same as the DMV except it's firearm. So, no reason for me to be doing it twice. I had to cough there. Okay, so let's see, that's 25, 24. So basically, go to your choose Civ pop-up, and I'm actually going to put this to the left all the way for me anyway. And I am going to now, whenever I'm going to control V that now. So, and then I'm going to center vertically. I'm also going to make this black so you can actually see it. So black. Then start/edit workflow like normal. It's just going to be data things, not make delete a list of things. It's just going to delete thing, current sales civilian. So that's that done. Now 911. After we do that, we're basically done. And I'm also going to move that over there. Maybe that might make it look better. This has been a longer video than we're used to. So yeah, that made it look a bit better. Current Civ is demo. So, and I'm also going to change this to Civ Panel. Okay, 911. We're going to do a pop-up. We're going to do this. And what this is going to say, I'm just going to do 911 pop-up. And basically, if we go back to data and we go into 911 call, we need to add a field. This field is going to be location. Location. It's going to be a text. And you can put caller, which is going to be a Civ. And we're going to put description, which is going to be a text. And that's it. So caller, description, and location. The reason I put caller in case you got to get in contact with that civilian. So now we're going to, I'm just going to go back up here, not DMV, create Civ, and I do need to delete that. Control C, Control V, which I'm actually going to make this way smaller than it actually is, because it does not need to be that small, or big, sorry. Now this is going to be center horizontally. This is going to say location, ... And our next one is going to be a multi-line input. So go down here below input and do a multi-line. And this is going to be pretty big right there. Then I'm just going to center horizontally. And this is going to be saying description, ... And I'm going to edit this, and I'll be right back when I do. Okay, now that that's done, I'm just going to add a button down here, and this button is going to say center horizontally, dial 911, or whatever else you want it to say. So I'm just going to make this bigger button, that, italics, and basically start/edit workflow. I want you to data things. I want you to create a new thing, and this is going to be 911 call. And I'm just going to add all fields. So caller equals current users, current cell civilian. Description is going to equal multi-line, not location. Multi-line descriptions value, and location is going to equal input locations value. And then I just want you to reset relevant inputs and hide 911 pop-up. So that is a fully functional Civ panel without the firearm database. If you all want me to still do that, then just tell me and I will still make it. But it's literally just this. Oh no, we need license status. Yeah, okay. So let's go ahead and do that really quickly. So I'm actually just gonna Control C, Control V, and I'm just gonna press Shift, and I am going to select all of this. Then I'm going to hover over it, and I'm going to press delete. I shouldn't have deleted the image because I'm literally just going to do this. You know what? Let me just delete DMV, copy, DMV, copy, and I'm going to paste it. I'm actually going to name, not the image, I'm going to name this license status Popup. And I'm just going to center this. Center horizontally, and I'm just gonna put here, I'm just going to put your license status, and I spelled that wrong, and this is going to be current users, current civilian, and I need to go also back in here. If we go to civilian or Civ, I want you to create new field. This is going to be license status. So I need to actually put in status, and this is going to be a text. So back in here, we're going to put current users, current civilian, license status. So also I need to make this bigger, so I'm gonna edit this, make it 18. Alright, center horizontally. Alright, so basically, then I'm going to add a button down here, and I'm going to do this. That's a way too big of a button. I got smaller, and this is going to be valid. And I need this. You can make this pop-up as big as you want to fit more. And this is going to be revoked. And I want you to also be so revoked, and this is going to be suspended. I think that's it. So data Civ revoked and suspended. Yeah, and I'm just gonna also add one last button here, and this is just going to say remove. So when remove is clicked, start/edit workflow, I want you to data thing, make changes to thing, current users, current civilian, and what I want you to change is its license status equals, and don't click that more, or yeah, actually do, none. And then, actually don't click it. I want you to click F before it, and then that'll allow you to actually type none. So that's literally all it is. So if we go to suspended here, this is going to be different. I want you to data things, make changes to things, current users, current civilian. Now this is going to be different. You're going to look for suspended equals, then you want to put yes. Now that's going to be the same thing for revoked here. So revoked is going to be data thing, make changes to thing, current user, current civilian, revoked equals yes. And then back to valid, start/edit workflow, data things, make changes to things, current users, current civilian, license status equals valid, and that's that. And you are now have a, hold on, you don't have a fully functional DMV. When license status is pressed, you want to element action show, you want to hide. So you want to hide DMV, note not create Civ, you want to hide DMV, and you want to show license status. So if we refresh that, give it time, demo license status valid, revoked. Well, it should also say revoke, so let's actually do that. So, workflow, when button, you can look for it like I am, valid, suspended. I want you to also license status equals suspended, and also revoked. You can do the same. License status equals revoked. So, now that that's done, now we should have a fully functional. So, DMV, valid, revoked, suspended, none. So, there you go. Then you can also report a vehicle stolen, demo, report stolen, and it should do it, but switch and then home. Okay, and there you go. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope you will be back in our next development, which will be the BCSO page right here. I think, yeah. It'll be BCSO. After that, we'll do complete tickets, name search, everything. Now, that's going to be a long video, too. All of these are going to be long videos. So, just, even dispatch, like, all these are going to be long videos. So, just be ready. So, also, I want to give a shout out to Nicholas. If you search him up on YouTube, you should be able to find him. I want to give him a shout out. He's why I am here today. His Discord support server, which works on CADs and stuff, we always help you. I'm an admin in it, and I'll always be available. So, if you're having trouble building your CAD even after this tutorial, then please join that server, and we'll be glad to help you. Again, big shout out to Nicholas, and I hope you have a nice day. This was That One Cav Dev. See you in the next one.